want to jump into what you said about Earth being a soul and being in the third dimension, moving into the fifth, that Earth doesn't want to do this anymore. So, how many years are we speaking about? Did you get info about that? I know timing on the other side is difficult to say.
Okay. Well, the thing is that,
To happen, like to humanity.
well, this is the thing. Okay. When I got my downloads about what's happening now on the earth is this. We are every soul on the planet right now is given a choice. Now, whether they choose it consciously or on a soul level, they're given a choice. And the choice is, do I want to continue low vibrations, or do I want to go to high vibrations? Now, in God's eyes, it doesn't matter because God loves you either way. But in God's eyes, the people who take low vibration, it's like they're taking the long way home, the long road home. And the people who are going in high vibration are taking the short road home. That's it. Now, what the earth is saying, it's going to go to two different timelines. Now, here's the thing that I got my downloads. We change timelines every 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, so don't think that that's like, oh wow, a timeline and it's a big thing. It's not a big thing at all. It's like the timeline is like this. You could have went to the store in another timeline. You went to the store instead of having this interview. Okay, but because we're focused on this timeline, we're here. But that timeline exists where you went to the store instead of having this interview. You see? And that's what timelines are. We do it all the time. Sometimes we realize we do it too. Sometimes you ever wake up in your room the next morning and something is different about your room, but you can't explain it. Or you put something on the table and you know you put it there, but now it's not there. And you look all over that table and you don't see it. And then you come back a couple of hours and that thing is there. And how did it get there? You don't know. But you know you looked on that table and it wasn't there before. That's timelines. You're jumping timelines. Okay? Um, so what's happened is the Earth is going to go to two different timelines. One will be the real her, and one will be like a shadow her. Like if you stand in front of a wall, you see yourself, and then you see the shadow. The 3D timeline will be the shadow, and the real you will be the real Earth will be the 5D timeline. That's what's getting ready to happen. Okay, it's going to happen gradually. It's not going to happen like you go to sleep and you wake up, oh, millions have disappeared, what happened? It's not going to happen like that. It's going to happen very gradually, like from winter going to summer. Okay, but the earth is asking the souls now, which vibration do you want to choose? And how you make your choice is the vibration that you continually to have. And low vibrations are sadness, anxiety, unhappiness, jealousy, hate, judgment, depression. All these are low vibrations. Okay, and I call 3D the roller coaster ride. Because I said it's okay. I mean, I don't hate anybody who wants to go on a roller coaster ride. I said that's okay. But me, I want to be on the 5D, where in 5D there's only going to be love, truth, peace, harmony, and no judgment of any kind.
Now, okay, let's imagine we have John and Anne here, and
Okay.
John picks 5D and Anne picks 3D. But when they die, they come to the same place, right? And then they reincarnate
Yes.
again and get the choice again.
Well, first thing, and then let's get this thing because there seems to be a little bit discrepancy about reincarnation. Reincarnation is a choice. It is not nothing that you are forced to come back to. Okay, get that straight. When you're out of your body, you have the choice. Now, sometimes your higher self will tell you, "Go back. You ain't finished." And what it's saying is that I'm not really finished. So you go back. This part of your consciousness, I'm telling you to go back. That's it. And it may appear as whatever God or Buddha or Krishna or Christ or Mary, whatever is comfortable for you. But no soul, there's another download, no soul can control another soul. Impossible. Everything is done through agreement or free choice. There's no forcing on the other side. None. Total freedom. And you can keep your identity of who you are, or if you want to absorb back into source, you're welcome to do that too. But it's no, I died and now I'm going to lose my identity, I lose everything. No way. If anything, it's the opposite. You gain everything. You can create whatever you want. You can create a partner if you want. You can create an island. You can create a galaxy, whatever you want to do. You're God and you're part of God. You can live many lifetimes and you probably are. Don't even know it. Okay, the lifetime we're talking about right now, you're using just a part of your soul finger, baby finger, to control this life. Every time you sleep, you go on the other side,
Yeah,
and
but
you do things on the other side too. You do little work. Sometimes you're helping the earth with her energy field and grid and changing and rising and stuff like that, because the earth also called for what they call star seeds, people who are born to help, just to help the earth rise. It's like this. If you go to move to a new apartment, now you could do it yourself, but it would take a little bit longer. But if you call your friends, what happens? You move faster. You can move all your things faster. It's the same for the earth. She could do it herself, but it might take a little bit longer for her to move to 5D. So the star seeds are helping her with positive energy.
we're star seeds as well, right? Because we can incarnate in all sorts of places.
Well, there's some people who came specifically for that. Uh, and there's some people who came we all came to experience, but some came to experience a certain thing. Okay.
Mhm.
So the star seeds are the ones who came to experience to help the earth. The earth made out a cry. I need some help. I'm leaving. Come help me. And they were born. And these are people that you can just see how wonderful they are because they just want to give. That's why they are here.
Hmm.
And that's why they're very sensitive and they're very sensitive people because but but again, they might seem more kinder in this dimension, but on the other side, there is no hierarchy. They're the same in God's eyes. Loved. Nobody is loved more or less on the other side.
Did you get any downloads about all the unidentified aircrafts that we're seeing now? There's so much buzz about this now on Netflix, tons of series, and people are channeling these extraterrestrials. It seems like,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah. Well, the thing is, the extraterrestrials know that we're on the verge of a change, and they've been around already for a long time. Okay, this is not like, oh, we discovered them just now. No way, they've been around here for thousands of years, actually.
Hmm.
Okay, um, Michelangelo, he painted Christ, and he also painted a spaceship there. So just to tell you, I mean, they've been around. The Egyptians painted them. It's all over the ancient tablets and all kinds of stuff. Extraterrestrials. They're here. They're watching, but they're not really allowed to interrupt the evolution of the humanity.
Hmm.
But they can help it to a certain degree, and they do. They do help it. There's good ones and there's not so good ones, but most of the not so good ones are kind of leaving because the planet itself is rising. And when you have a planet that's on higher vibrations, what is high vibrations? High vibrations is truth. High vibrations is love, harmony, peace, not war.
Hmm.
So when you have a negative vibration or a negative battery on a planet that's rising, it makes the negative battery crazy. They go crazy, and that's exactly what's happening. But as far as the extraterrestrials and stuff like that, uh, they would like, I believe, that I felt that they want to make it, not the extraterrestrials, but the governments want to make it into an enemy
Hmm.
as a way to control more.
Hmm.
Okay. The extraterrestrials, if they wanted to just to destroy humanity or attack humanity, they would have done it a long, long, long time ago.
Yeah.
Not now.
Mm.
Okay. And also, the governments have been communicating and even making deals with extraterrestrials for quite a while. They just haven't shared it. And now they're trying to pretend like they're sharing it, but it's only in order to make that if the extraterrestrials come to present themselves more because the planet is rising, that's the only reason why they would, because other than that, they don't like to be too upfront with humans, as you can see, because it's scary for them, because we're still very primitive. We want to shoot them down. We want to attack when they're not attacking nobody. So they're very skeptical about that. But because the planet is rising, we're going to see a lot more of them. We're going to see there's going to be a lot more interaction than this already has been.
Is it possible that just some of us will see them because we have a choice, to be in 5D or 3D?
Well, the higher vibration you go on, the more you're aware of everything that
Mm.
doesn't exist, that you can't see,
Mm.
because we're not even seeing everything.
Mm.
So as we get higher and higher, consciousness raises. So more and more people are going to be aware. Now, it doesn't mean everybody will be more aware, because you still have free will. So if you still choose that low vibration, which is law, which is fake, which is lies, which is all the low vibration stuff, you may not see it. You might just think, oh, this is a bunch of baloney, and that's it. You see, that's low vibration. But when you're the higher vibration you go, the more your eyes are open. The more things you see, the more things you understand, you get information from.
To watch the full video, click the link below, and I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel.
Resto maliata.